Welcome to my YouTube channel, everyone. Welcome back. I know I posted only a month ago and I'm posting again. Who am I? She's a new person completely. So basically, I'm in Slovenia. I've always said Slovenia. No, I've always said Slovenia. No, I've always said Slovenia. But I'm pretty sure it's Slovenia. Anyway, I'm here and I'm by myself. I've hired a car and it's not a van. Crazy, I know. Who is she again? This thing cost me so much money. It cost me the same price as how much a van cost me in Norway. So I should have got a van, but I only booked this car yesterday. So I'm a little bit unprepared. But I've just gone to the shops and I bought a sleeping bag. This was kind of expensive. I bought a tent, a sleeping bag, and the thinnest sleeping mat. So guys, wish me luck. Chat, should I go back and buy like a thicker one? Probably. But this, just the camping gear alone, cost me 150 Australian dollars. But I'm going to keep the tent because it's a good little tent. And the one that I have back home is bigger and for colder climates. So this is good. Goes to like 10 degrees, which is not bad. To do a grocery shop, obviously I don't have a fridge, so I'm just gonna buy like non-perishables, tuna, crackers, pastries, bread, but I have no bowls. Actually, I have nothing. All I have to me is my name. Anyway, I'm feeling so delusionally tired. Can you tell my brain's all over the place? My friends always love, well, one specific friend always used to love when I was like delusional like this, because he thought I was like so funny because I'd just be saying the dumbest shit and then just be laughing at myself. Anyway, I also lost my tripod in Greece, so the angles of this video are going to be... Anyway, I've already been talking for 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. Should I share with you my intentions of the trip? Because I wrote them down. Let me share them. Okay, they're written on my phone, so I'm just going to use my memory. Basically, number one, slow travel. I've been going so fast paced the past like few weeks. And I really want to slow down, not rush, don't feel the need to like see as much as I possibly can each day. It's okay if I only do one thing a day. It's okay if I do nothing throughout the day, as long as I just slow down and I'm like not rushing. 2, soak in the last of the European summer. This might be shocking news to some, but after this little 10 days in Slovenia, I'm going home. Oh my god, where even is home? I'm going to Brisbane, Australia, but I'm only there for 10 days because then I go to Canada. I'm going to Canada for 20 days with a friend from Australia and I'm so excited. And then after that, I think I'm going to come back over to Europe and do Scotland for a month. So this will be the last like sunny, beautiful sunshine that I have. So that's another intention. Number 3, only make content that I want to make. The past, I would say 5 to 6 weeks, I've been with brands, or I've had active brand deals, and I'm not saying what I do is hard, but there's like an element of not being able to enjoy where I am because I'm thinking about content. Currently, I have no brand deals. That's why I'm like stressed out about money. I haven't had a brand deal in a really long time, which is totally fine. But yeah, this trip I have no like deliverables for anyone. If I don't want to film something, if I just want to enjoy it for me, I'm allowed to do that. There's no pressure. I have so much content from the rest of my Europe trip. If I only get one reel and one post from Slovenia, that's okay. I'm sure I'll get more, but only being very conscious of enjoying what I'm creating. Number 4 was to enjoy solo travel again. This is the first time I've been alone in a really long time, and before this I was depressed and I couldn't handle being alone. That's why I flew my best friend over. That's why I said yes to so many group tours. I was just going through it. I didn't want to solo travel, so now this is going to be a good little test to see if I can get back on the horse, if I can enjoy my own company, if I can fall in love with solo travel, and just to be like so patient with myself, because what I've been going through, anyone would struggle with it when they're at home, let alone in another country by yourself, completely isolated. So patience and enjoy solo travel. And I think number 4 was just fall in love with the mountains again. I haven't been in the mountains, I haven't been hiking in a really long time. I didn't do any hiking on any of the group trips. I haven't been hiking since Switzerland, which was probably a month ago. So yeah, just to fall in love with the mountains again. Those are my 5 intentions. Sorry that I rambled so much and the video hasn't even started. I hope this doesn't turn out to be another hour-long video like the Switzerland vlog was. Because I can just, something about me is I'm really good at rambling. I love talking to myself. Oh my god, I love talking to myself. Anyway, bye. I've pulled up to my campsite, which is stunning, and I'm gonna set the tent up. I've gone in the corner because it's gonna be my first time setting the tent up, and I think it's gonna take me a while. Tent is done. Did I struggle a little bit? Yeah, but the thing about camping is everyone has to start somewhere. Like, I never camped growing up, so I'm not very good at putting up a tent, but I'm sure by the end of this trip, when I've slept in it for like 9 days, I'll be able to put it up so quick. This is gonna be so uncomfortable. It's 6 p.m. I've come in my tent. My throat is really sore. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing and then try to get to bed. Good morning. Guess who slept for 12 hours, or like 11 hours. Went to bed at 8:30. I literally was falling asleep at 7:30 p.m. Woke up at 6:30 and look at this. It's so pretty. So good. Not the healthiest thing. I mean, look at the mountains, but you can see the waterfall I'm going to just there. I had a cry in the car because I'm so happy to be back in the mountains. Gosh, I just keep crying. I guess that's what happens when you're in a group or different groups and around people for 6 weeks. Like, when are you meant to cry when you're not by yourself? I'm letting out 6 weeks worth of tears, I guess. So it's only 15 minutes to get to the waterfall, and there's a spring you can walk up for 45 minutes, and then I think the summit of a mountain an hour, but I reckon it's pretty steep. I kind of want to do the hour one. What type of snake that is? Okay team, I think I'm just gonna leave it as that. Phone's on 10%, I don't have water, and I'm sick. So I'm not gonna push myself to go to the next area. And just like that, I'm back at the car. My cough is so bad. I quickly pulled over because I'm gonna make some lunch down at the creek. Tomato tuna. Food is fuel. Sorry if this is gross. 10 out of 10. You know what's gonna be hard about, well, staying in a car? It's not even like sleeping in the tent, the mattress, the power. It's just not having any like bowls and kitchenware. If I just bought a gas cooker and some fry pans and bowls, I would be like literally chilling. I'm still feeling really tired. There's no pharmacies open, chat. LLL's in the chat. Bees in the trap, bit bees in the trap. Bees in the trap, bit bees in the trap. Yeah, so it's a Sunday, so I can't get any cold and flu stuff. Cut the cameras. Okay, I didn't park in their best spot because I thought you could just swim anywhere at the lake, but you can't. Some sections are like closed off and you have to pay, and some are just like closed off for the gardens. So I asked like a guy that was sitting there, like, do I have to pay? Because look how fancy smancy that is. But you have to pay. And he was like, no, don't pay. Just walk 20 minutes that way. And finally, after a 20-minute walk, Opa nearly slipped. It's really refreshing. But I need to go put my phone down so I can swim properly. I'll see you in a bit. Got myself an ice cream. It's 33 degrees. Salsa. Oh, God. The only thing a man is good for is I was gonna say nothing if I could get it, but nothing. It's so fucking packed, but it looks really cool right now. Despite the fact that there's 50 billion people here, it's really pretty. My first cow sighting of Slovenia. Morning. And I'm gonna do a nice big hike this morning. Okay, starting the trail now. It's 9 a.m. Weather is not looking great. It said it was meant to be full sun today, but it's overcast. And there's other people, which is great because I'm scared of bears. It's 5Ks each way, 700 meters of elevation, and should take between 4 to 5 hours. Hey, Mama. Your mum's getting annoyed. I love her. And then so over there is the summit. You see? So close, guys. This is absolutely insane. Okay, I've made it to the top. It's really cool. I've never seen mountains like this that are super like rocky and stripy texture. They really remind me of like the Dolomites, which I've never seen, but I hope to see one day. I'm thinking of doing 2 months around the Dolomites next year. That's my goal. Anyway, we'll see if I have money at that point. Wow, there's a mountain peak over there. You can see people up there. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, it's 1:23. I've made it back. Sweaty, my feet do hurt because they aren't used to hiking. Can you tell I got a haircut? I think it's so cute. There was a hairdresser. Obviously it's not that short, by the way. It's still the same length. She cut like this much off because I had some split ends. There was a hairdresser on my sale med sailors sail Croatia boat, and we were like drunk in the morning, and I was like, give me a haircut. Well, she was not a hairdresser anymore, she used to be a haircut dresser, and I was like, please, I need a haircut. So I got a drunk haircut from an ex hairdresser, and I think it's so cute. Budget life, I'm having tuna, cucumber and tomato. That's the get up on a sandwich. Sandwich is a bit dry, but the tuna sauce makes it good. And I think I'm getting bitten by mozzie, so I'm gonna eat really fast and then probably go on my tent. Yeah. Okay, good morning. Well, it's actually afternoon, so you're probably like, what the heck, Cass? You haven't updated us all day. Wow, look at the mountains behind me. And that is because I've had an interesting morning. Don't look at your skin. 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 This morning I woke up at my usual 6 a.m. and I didn't have reception, so I was like messing around buying a new eSIM because mine's just expired, which is so annoying because I literally go home in 6 days. I know! Every time I drive, I'm just thinking about, fuck, I'm going to be home in 6 days. But I'm only home for, I would say 10 days, but I think it's actually 9 days. After I bought an eSIM, I realized that my portable charger wasn't even charging overnight, and this car charger is so slow. So then I was like, okay, I need to charge my phone. But I'm going to leave the portable charger there to charge throughout the whole day. So I was like, I'll just chill for a few hours, catch up on some work, which is what I did. And when I say work, I just mean editing. I drafted up about like 5 days worth of stories, which always takes so long. I'm going to go see this waterfall. I think it's like a small entry fee of like 10 euros, small, or maybe it's 5 euros. And then it's like a short, like maybe a kilometer walk up to the waterfall. After this, I'm gonna head to a lake and I'm just gonna chill at the lake. This is a new book. I thought I saw a sweat patch. I think I just strained a muscle in my hand. I'm gonna walk to the waterfall. Successful mission, made it. It was packed. There isn't a very big like viewing area, but something about being a solo traveler is I'm really good at like squeezing my way to the front and like probably pushing in, but no, if no one's gonna make a move, I'll just go, which everyone was still like recovering from the walk. There was a kid that saw a lizard and he was so excited. Okay, I found a park. It was a bit of a mission, and now I'm walking down to the lake. My goal is to find a spot along the lake that I like have to myself, but I doubt it because it's like actually packed every single day. No matter what day it is absolutely packed here. I've walked around the river and I'm no longer near the lake, which is totally fine with me. I'll find a nice spot. It looks really deep. Actually not as cold as I thought it would be. But guys, I need to pee, so I might actually just pop a squat. Much better. Now, this is like the perfect quiet spot where I could do voiceovers and have a little bit of sun and a little bit of shade. There's just not a lot of swimming I can do. I just need to find the path again. Because I did stray. I made my own journey. Create your own path in life, guys. Don't follow. Hey, we can't go over it. We can't go around it. We have to go through it. I went for a really quick swim because I wanted to be able to dunk in the water. Honestly, I wish I could stay here, but I kind of want that chill spot where there was no one else in the water, so I'm gonna go back over there. But the swim was really good. The water wasn't even that cold. Like, I thought it was gonna be freezing, but it was fine. Get some content. Someone's got to pay the bills, and that person is me. Who's gonna carry the logs? I am. Shut up. What was the reason? What was the reason? Yeah, I think after a while I'll probably go back there because that swim was really good. Okay, we've secured the spot. No one else is here. There's a couple, maybe like 50 meters down there. And to be honest, it's fairly deep. Let me show you how deep it is. The things I do for myself. It's burning. Oh. Yeah, it's coming from the mountains. Anyway, there's a deep section here. It's up to my bum. Oh, I should take some photos because I don't know if I'm going to want to get back in. Ah, it's so cold. How funny is that I had to make a tripod? It's like half impressive, half embarrassing. Dinner. And I had a juice. The clouds in between the mountains. Guess who slept in? I did. I don't know what happened. I had an alarm for 5 a.m. and I kept waking up every hour, and I actually had like the worst sleep so far because in the tent next to me were these 3 Italian men who literally, I'm not even being dramatic, were like 5 centimeters away from my tent because their tent was next to me and they had their chairs in between our tents. What I've gathered from the All Trails map is the first 4 kilometers are basically like this the whole time. So the first 4 Ks are the hardest. Oh my god, I didn't even download any podcasts. Still sick, so I'm going to be breathing completely out of my mouth. I'm gonna be a mouth breather. But yeah, let's go. Look who found some cows. I did. Don't be scared. Break, snack. I've just hit 5 kilometers and the trail is now going downhill, which is a nice break. Okay, so I made it to lake number 1, probably like 45 minutes ago, and I made a friend. So I was talking to Ruben for like an hour, well, for like 45 minutes. He's a cop from the Netherlands. And the funniest thing, he was like, I was like, have you ever been on a police chase for like an hour? I'm such a child, like the questions I ask people are so like childish. And there was a bit of a language barrier, but eventually he was like, no, it's never been that long. And he was like, what do you think the strongest weapon that a Dutch police officer has? And I was like, a gun? And he was like, no. I was like, pepper spray, a taser? He was like, no, their mouth. Is that the most not cop thing you've ever heard in your life? Like, someone said that to me. A cop said that to me in Australia. They would literally be laughed at. Anyway, I don't know if I got too much content because I kind of just needed to get up and go and I didn't want to take photos in front of him. But I've lost some daylight, so I better get cracking up. Burek Red Bull. There is. Okay, new favorite lake ever. Look at this place. Oh, it's actually AI. How could nature have created this? Kidding, not even AI can create something this beautiful. It's actually insane. I don't think you're allowed to swim because no one's swimming, which is so unfortunate because it's boiling hot. Done 900 meters of elevation, which means I think I still have another 500 to go. So not even close to finished. Oh my god, I'm so red. I definitely am behind schedule, but I also realized I didn't bring a head torch. Ooh, whoopsies, a sweetie. But I'm gonna have another snack. Oh, I'm nearly out of water. Kill me. I only brought 1 liter, which was rookie. I'm so used to like trails having water along the trails, which I'm pretty sure one of the mountain huts will have water, so it's not like I'm gonna die of thirst. And worst case scenario, I can just drink the lake, but I don't think you're allowed to do that and it's not very safe. But yeah, I think the trail goes. Wow, the water is so clear. Okay, so I've worked out. Next stop is that hut, and then you go all the way up there and over, and I think over there as well. I think over there is as high as you go, so that'll be the last of the elevation, because thank fuck, so hot. Another lake, so pretty. I got a bottle of water, €6. Had a bit of a lounge, probably for too long, maybe for like 30 minutes, because this chair is so comfortable and I have reception up here, so I was trying to download some podcasts. Anyway, I'm gonna do the final little push to that gap in the mountain. That's the highest point, I think, of the trail. And then I'll update you on the downhill section. Oh, also, this is the final lake. Actually, no, there's one more lake. So the final push over there. Traffic. Oh my god, how precious. I don't think I even clocked off, but I made it back. Obviously, it's 9 p.m, the latest I've been up my whole trip. And I'm gonna sleep. Night. Good morning, beautiful people. This morning I've stopped into the shops. I've got, I think this is an apple strudel. Yum. A pistachio croissant and a piece of burek, which I'll have for like second lunch, and a yogurt and a coffee. And after having that Red Bull yesterday, it was so good. So I've been like literally craving one all night and all this morning, so that's what I've gotten. And don't forget to smile. It's about 8 a.m. now. I was up at 6. Packed the tent away, checked out of my campsite, driven to like 30 minutes to where I am now, and I'm gonna go stop and see a waterfall after I eat. So I had to catch that bus because there was no parking in the national park, but it was free, so it's fine. And now I have a 600-meter walk to the waterfall. Okay, success. Now I am gonna drive an hour and a half towards like the next area that I'm gonna chill in. Life is worth living. All right, I'm at another waterfall. This one's massive, and I'm just walking to like a lookout. I already saw it a little bit from the road, and I'm just going to the first viewpoint. Off to the next waterfall, and I'm absolutely dying in the heat. It's like 32 degrees. My hair will not stay in this fucking hair clip. Look, it's falling out. Oh, I'm like actually dying, freaking out, overstimulated. Look at these bees though. Heartbreaking news. You can swim in the river down here. And I didn't bring my togs or a towel, which means I'm gonna have to do this walk again. Can you see how much I'm sweating? Tragic. Okay, I'm having a break. I met some people that recognized me and I was talking to them, and I was in the sun, like facing the sun the whole time, and I don't think I've ever sweat so much. So I just sat down for 5 minutes and then I'm gonna get up. I think it's like 700 meters to the waterfall. Okay, I'm back at the car, and I'm gonna be honest, I cannot be fucked getting changed. I'm so hot and sweaty, and I've just realized that tomorrow is a public holiday. Good morning from the river. I woke up at like 5:30. Hi guys, I haven't updated you in a really long time. So basically, I swam at that river. I spent yesterday the whole day sunbathing and just chilling by the river, which was absolutely stunning. And then I found a campsite. I actually met some Kiwis that recommended a campsite that was like an hour away, and there was space for me. So that was perfect. And then today I went and I visited the famous cave and castle. Which was cool, but way too touristy for my liking. Too many people are sometimes just really impatient and rude, and it fucking grinds my gears. I randomly cried in the cave because there was this elderly couple that was so cute. The wife was like really struggling to walk because it was like up and downhill a lot, and he was just being so patient, and like he just cared so much, and you could tell that he cared so much. I just thought it was really, really cute. And I just I love being in environments like that and like observing couples, and I just love physical touch. So when I see the man always making the move to be like so obsessed with his partner, and like always just like touching her back and like being so like aware of her, it's just so beautiful, and I crave that so much. I didn't have that in my last relationship, and I love PDA, hold my hand in public. I just think it's cute, and I cried because I thought it was so cute. Nightmare fuel. Alright guys, this is the end. I've just packed away all my gear and the tent that I'm gonna drop off to a op shop, like a donation bin in Ljubljana. I'm 30 minutes away and it's 9 a.m. now. Drop the car off at 10 a.m. This is the end. I feel like I kind of dropped off with the vlogging at the start. I was so excited, but then by the end I was just kind of enjoying the moment. So sorry that
it's a bit rushed at the end, but thanks for watching. I hope you guys get to come to Slovenia one day and explore it all. And this is me signing off. Till next time.